When YouTube mogul PewDiePie visited The Late Show with Stephen Colbert in October 2015, the host said,
I want to thank the internet for allowing their emperor to be here for the evening.
That obviously was a joke. But if we had to elect an internet leader, PewDiePie, aka Felix Kjellberg, would certainly be in the running. The 26-year-old native of Sweden claims almost 50 million subscribers on his YouTube channel, the most of anyone by miles. While even your grandparents might have confusedly heard the name PewDiePie at least once, how many people really know his story? Here are the gritty details behind YouTube's happiest superstar. A calling card. PewDiePie, who found fame when he started recording himself playing video games, gave himself his oft-squealed nickname PewDiePie because of its resemblance to a common sound effect found in those games.
It's like any gamer, I guess. We all have our nicknames. I would nick Pewdie, because Pew, like the lasers, pew pew. And I would yell out PewDiePie whenever I did well in games. And people would just laugh, and I just went with it.
Kjellberg's first YouTube channel, launched in 2006, was simply called PewDie, without the pie. The second syllable means exactly what you think it means, die, as in characters in the games die when the lasers come out. However, he relaunched in 2010 after losing his password to the first account. He added the pie part because, well, he likes pie, among other edible items. Lots o' loot. $7.4 million a year seems like a lot of money for a college dropout who worked at a hot dog stand to make cash while playing video games. In fact, $7.4 million is a lot of money for anyone to make. But according to some analysts, it's nowhere near the salary Kjellberg should be pulling right now. Given his massive subscriber base and the amount of ad revenue that YouTube is pulling in from its video plays, experts say he's actually way underpaid. Even so, Kjellberg rarely speaks about his financial earnings from the site because he says that he didn't get into this business for the money.
I didn't know you could be big at... Well, I know people who were big at other type of videos, but there was no one big at gaming. And I didn't know you could make money out of it. So it was never like a career that I just quit college to pursue.
However, he was still none too pleased when YouTube's monetization policy changed, and he spoke out against the company's decision.
So if you don't know what happened, basically YouTube started unmonetizing people's videos without any notice.
Parental approval. Before he made it big online, Kjellberg's parents weren't so keen on the idea of him making a living by playing video games. They were both highly esteemed executives in Sweden at the time, and seemed to hope he'd follow in their own footsteps by sending him to Chalmers University of Technology for industrial economics. But the corporate lifestyle simply wasn't for him.
Shortly after, I quit college, and so I had to get a job, and I took whatever job I could get, which was to work in a hot dog stand.
But now that he's proven the worth of this business, his family seems to have come around. His mother and sister have both made appearances on his YouTube channel, although his dad still seems a bit camera shy. The Bro Army. The term bro has all kinds of negative meathead connotations here in the United States, but Kjellberg uses it a lot.
Hey, how's it going, bros?
Hey, how's it going, bros? Hey, how's it going, bros?
Some of his followers have begun to live up to the connotation. When other YouTubers play a game that PewDiePie has already covered, the Bro Army sometimes comes after them in force for copying the virtual leader. PewDiePie himself responded by posting a video mocking his own fans and disabling comments on his own uploads for a while. PewDiePhilanthropist. As harsh as the bros can be, and as much flack as PewDiePie has gotten for making millions, he and his fans have done a lot of good. Kjellberg and the Bro Army have already raised over $630,000 for Save the Children, over $446,000 for charity water, and tens of thousands for other organizations.
Putting all those together, we have reached over $1 million towards charities. How freaking that is, I can't.
PewDiePie's Cutie Pie. Kjellberg's romance with girlfriend Marzia is a fairy tale for the digital age. In 2011, the young Italian woman became familiar with Pewdie's work through some friends, and became taken with him and wrote him a fan email. It didn't take long for him to respond, and then fly out to Italy for a real-life date. Within a year, Marzia moved to Sweden and started a YouTube channel of her own called Cutie Pie Marzia, The two bounced back to Italy for a while before settling in England with their 2 pugs, Edgar and Maya. Not a bad journey for a video game playing hot dog salesman. Thanks for watching. Click the looper icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch more videos like the one you just saw. And don't forget to check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.